Okay, you guys. So, welcome to our call tonight. So, our topic tonight is going to be providing value to our market and to our customers. So, I think this is a really important thing as coaches, and one of the biggest things that is part of our business is to really share our journeys and share who we are and just share everything. So, this is going to give us some really great tips on what to share and how we can really add the best value to the people who are trusting us. So some of the social media posts. So one of the biggest things that I can say to you guys would be to be consistent. So if you're showing up every single day on social media, people are going to realize this is not just something you're doing. This is your lifestyle. This is your business. So be consistent every single day. Show up daily. Show up daily with your health and fitness journey. Show up daily with your coaching journey. Your story is not like anybody else's. Your story is your story, and that's a beautiful thing. So never discount your story. Never think that someone else might not relate to you, because someone is always going to relate to who you are. Be consistent when speaking to your niche and your products that you're sharing, with the performance line and your Shakeology and the programs, and using surveys. These are a few of the things we're going to talk about tonight. So if it doesn't make sense, that's okay. Being consistent with your challenge groups, and then also with your free groups. So with your health and fitness journey, this is a sample post of, this was actually the person who shared this with me this week. But with your health and fitness journey, share it. Share the good, share the bad, share the ups, share the downs. You guys, again, your story is yours, and being transparent and being honest with, with where you are in your journey. You don't have to be, a size 2 to have a transformation. There's so many different ways to transform yourself in this business and with your health and fitness, how you're feeling, the way your clothes are fitting. Share all of that, because that's all such a huge part of it. So definitely share your health and fitness on your social media pages, because that's going to give your potential customers and the customers that already are with you, showing that you're also on this journey with them. And then share your coaching journey. Share about parts of the business that, that you love. You might think that you're just sitting on the couch on a team call, but that's really amazing that you get to sit on your couch on a team call. We all have busy lives. We're all moms and dog moms, and we have careers and we have families. And this is something that we chose. So I love this, and this is a sample post again, and I can share these slides with you guys if you guys want to see them later on. But I love this post because, she's like, I had a crazy day, and, it was a nut day, but guess what? It was my day. I got to choose. So share, even if you think it's something so small. Share that part of your journey. Share that you are a coach and what this job has given you. And you guys, your story. So your story, your message is your message. And if any of you guys were at Summit last year, Melanie Mitro said this multiple times: make your mess your message. And I loved it, because it was like, take your struggle and use it to share and to lift other people up. This post, there's actually an example towards the bottom. She's saying how she was growing her business. Things were really amazing, but she was still so miserable. And it was because her marriage and her family life was actually suffering because of things that she wasn't doing in her life. So she really had to figure out balance. And we all go through needing balance in our lives anyway. But I thought that it was really, really brave of her to share. She ended up going to a Tony Robbins seminar, and she ended up feeling amazing after that, and really just turned her story into something really inspirational, and showed that your situation is not permanent. You make the choice and you make the change. And I really loved that, and we don't have to get super, you don't have to get super, personal if you don't want to. You can easily be very vague about things. You don't necessarily have to be really raw and open about every tiny detail, but there are things that are going to be a really great way for you to connect with other people and just show that really, like, you are human. You have messes too. We all do. And it's just how you deal with them. So you guys, we always talk about your niche market, and your niche market can be anything. It can be, for me, I'm a mom. I love animals. I have rescue dogs and a horse. I post a lot about my anxiety, and I post a lot about my love of coffee. Those two probably go hand in hand for me, but that's fine. So speak to your niche market, like, you think about who you are and think about who you're attracting. This is a sample post where she's showing her kids, her kids are her why. Her kids are fueling her to be better every day. I know for me, my son is such a huge reason why, we do eat healthy at home, and we do, work really hard to have healthy relationships with food. And we work on the way that we talk to each other and ourselves about our bodies. And, because I don't ever want my son to hear me talk negatively about myself. I want to promote healthy body image and just healthy self-image in general. So speaking to your niche market, speaking to those people, and really just posting about that part of your life is going to help you really relate to those people, and to show them that your kids don't have to be your excuse, or your job doesn't have to be your excuse, or, your busy life doesn't have to be your excuse. It can be your reason for taking that time and taking care of yourself. So you guys, being consistent and adding value into our challenge groups, this is so, so huge. Your successful challengers are ultimately going to be your best coaches. You're going to get your best coaches from your challenge groups. So what better way to have a great foundation for them to start? So what I did in my challenge group the other night, if you guys are in there, I posted and I asked about everybody's favorite cheat meal, because I want to come up with some healthier versions of those. Be active in your challenge groups every single day. Even if you're not running that challenge group, if you're in a team-wide group, post every single day and show up. Show them that you're on the journey too. It's so, so important that we're not just throwing people in a group and expecting our challengers to take over for us. We need to lead these groups by the horns, you guys, because they are the bread and butter of our business. So, like I said, post every single day. You can set up a schedule for your post. There's Buffer, there's Hootsuite, that you can actually set up posts to post automatically for you. And then later on, you can go in and check on your challengers and post your own, sweaty selfies and your Shakeology recipes and everything like that. But you want to be active in your groups and commenting and liking on other people's posts as well, and making your challengers feel really supported. You can run contests and competitions in your group, and you're going to see those coaches, those potential coaches who are really interested and really want to be a part of them. And it really creates this awesome sense of team within your challenge group as well when you're doing groups like that, and contests and fun, friendly competitions. It really creates this really fun atmosphere. And then thank you cards. I actually really love sending thank you cards to new challengers and free customer leads that I get. That just really, it provides value. It shows them that they're valued, and it shows them that I care, that I'm a part of their journey, because it's a really raw journey to be on. And you really have to trust that the person that you're with is there for you to be successful, in my opinion. And then prizes and goodie bags are always super, super fun, even if it's something so tiny, like from the Target dollar section. You guys, everybody loves snail mail. I love getting mail. So I can only assume that everybody else does too. And then adding value through free groups is so huge, you guys. You can expand your network, and a lot of times you can convert these free customers in your free groups to join your challenge groups afterwards. So on my team, we have one ongoing group that all of our free groups are run in, and we run at least one, sometimes two free groups a month. They're between 5 and 7 days. You can poll your group to see what they want. There's about 140 people in our free group right now, and once in a while, every couple of months, I'll post and I'll say, what do you want to see next? And then I'll sort of gear the next couple of months groups based on what I see. So giving them what they want, ask them what they want, and giving that to them is so, so huge and so awesome. And then you can it's a preview of what a challenge group is like for your customers. So you can easily just reach out to them afterwards and invite them to your next actual challenge group. And then going live in your free groups is so huge because it helps you really get to know your customers more and your potential customers in your free groups. It really helps you to connect more and to help them see you as you are, because you can post all day long, but when you're actually seeing someone and you're seeing how they talk with their hands and they're always looking around and, flipping their hair and whatever, like you really get to see who you are. So I think that like really just showing who you are and giving value and letting your free challengers see that side of you is really, really important. So it's going to help you gain your network and gain some more challengers too. And then your free groups, examples of things that we've offered in the past. So we've done crockpot groups, we've done fitness groups, an ab challenge, clean eating, the no crap, where you can do tries and thighs, which I thought was really fun. Healthy kids lunches, gratitude challenges, mason jar, miracle morning. So we do a lot of personal development that mixed in our free groups, which I love. And I love, hey, there's a comment. I just want to make sure this is good. Thanks, Cindy. Just a lot of, you can run a free group on anything, and you can either make up your own free group, or we have so many templates as well. So it's something that doesn't have to be daunting. But free groups are such an amazing way to grow your network. So definitely be running them. So if anybody has any ideas for free groups too that you guys want to share, I would love to hear them, and maybe we can come up with some fun templates together to share with the team. So I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen. I hope that wasn't like too super fast. I'm like so scared poor Bradley's going to wake up and have a hard time again. But I am going to, if you guys want to unmute yourself, if anyone has any questions or anything to say or anything like that, please feel free. I would love to chat a little bit more.
Hey, what was the other app it was the two that you were talking, I'm sorry, I'm tired. The two that you were talking about to post, that automatically post?
Oh, Buffer and Hootsuite. I use Buffer. I love Buffer, and they have a free version. They also have a paid version. It's $99 for the year, but I mean, for me, it's a business expense, and their customer service is bar none. Like, they always get back to me right away, and they're so, so helpful, which is huge for me. So, because I'm technology challenged, and I talk to them a lot.
I use Buffer too, and I love it. And like Janelle said, it is like what, $99 for the year, but it is a business fee. It's a tax write-off, and I feel like it saves me so much time. It's crazy. So I love it. And while I'm talking, because Janelle knows I talk too much, I want to say my last thing and then I won't talk anymore. But I'm not sure if I saw on your little list of free groups, Janelle, like steps challenges. People love those. Those are great free groups. Water challenges, those are super easy. That's a great free group. I think you've done a love yourself challenge group before, and I'm actually gonna, I don't know if you've shared it, but I was gonna share it in F3. I just haven't quite gotten to it because I'm gonna be using it this month since it's Valentine's Eve. So those were just a couple that came to my mind really quick. Another thing that I kind of like doing is like a recipe swap type group. So I'll come up with one recipe that I share out each day, and I try to get others to share recipes too. So that's kind of nice and easy. I will be honest with you and tell you that when I'm not cooking, the things I'm sharing in the free group, it's quieter. So it is always helpful when you're actually like making the stuff and sharing it. But those were my couple ideas, and I'll be quiet now. But I'm glad I got to hop on and see you guys for a few minutes.
Cindy, your hair looks so good.
It does look so good. I'm gonna come out of my bedroom and touch it.
Look, if only I could have someone fix my hair every day.
Right? So wait, where can we get the templates? Because I have no idea. Are they like somewhere?
Yeah, so there's a lot of them in the F3 group, in the file section. When I upload templates, I try to put them in my team page and F3 as I get them. Yeah, there's so many.
Yeah, I try to upload as many as I can into the F3 group too, especially if they're ones like, you guys know I'll make a little monthly calendar. So obviously if I'm saying, free Love Yourself group, I try to always make sure that that's either in the group or that I'm sharing it so you guys can use them in your free groups too. So Samantha, you can always use the search tab in F3 to look for things, or just go to the file section and you'll be able to see templates that have been used or shared that way too. And then a lot of times, I'll be honest with you guys, if you're in someone else's free group, copy and paste it, make your own template. It's really easy, doesn't take that long. But that's another thing that I will sometimes do is if I'm in someone's group and I'm like, this is fantastic, then I just make a template so that I'm not always having to rely on someone else to do that or to share a template. So
I'm always worried that somebody's going to get offended if I just steal their stuff. That's what I worry about.
Yeah, no, at least not my team. It's all about sharing the love and working smarter, not harder. So anything that's ever shared in F3, and I know the same goes for Janelle, it's there for everyone. It's there to share and to help each other. So
I think it depends on what your I say borrowing, like quote unquote borrowing, but like if you're taking somebody's post about like their journey and stuff and copying and pasting it, like that's totally different. But yeah, as far as content, like I kind of do the same thing. Like Janelle or even Cindy will post something and I'll kind of be like, hey, like I think Cindy, you took the banana oatmeal recipe that I had, or the banana pancake that I had that my daughter is like obsessed with, and I saw it like 3 days later on her post. So I was like, hey, did I post that again? And I was like, Cindy.
Cindy only cooks things that are easy. Only
They
ever.
are easy though.
Cool. And there's these banana banana cookie things that like Jenny shared like 2 years ago that I'm trying to find again because they're legit like mashed up banana and some maybe oats and chocolate chip and you bake them. I'm like, oh, it's like heavenly. Yeah. Cindy needs some.
Find that because my kid is like banana obsessed. Like that's the only fruit that she'll eat.
And they go bad so quick. You got to use them.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest thing I guess while we're kind of on the topic, I think templates and things that aren't someone's personal story or post are very different than if I did a post tonight. I don't even know, I can't even make something up, but if I did a post tonight, maybe it was my recruiting post. You probably shouldn't take my exact recruiting post and share the same thing because it starts to look not so genuine, right? Or
like Jen Richardson, like she posted tonight for her call to action about coaching. Like if you were to go like borrow, hey, I've been doing this, and that's yeah.
Yeah. So making things your own, right? So you can take ideas and make them yours. And then, the other thing that Facebook will do too, if you're legit copying and pasting the exact same thing, Facebook is like, oh, this has already been seen. So it's not quite as visible. So make sure that anything that you're kind of sharing is changed up. And I think the percentage rate is something like it prefers it to be at least 20% different. I'm not sure if I'm correct on that, Janelle.
I'm not sure either, but I want to look at it. I'm not very good with the Facebook rules.
Hey, I heard like when you share from Instagram, like when you're posting and you click share to Facebook, I guess the audience is down on that as well, it doesn't view it as original content? How does that work?
It's just not as visible.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Probably
also,
should just copy and paste from each one then instead of sharing like that.
yeah. And also when you share from Instagram to Facebook, it also just goes to friends as to being public. I don't know if that has anything to do
Okay.
with some of the limiting or not.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, I'm going to be quiet now. Seriously. Mute.
You're fine. You're fine. I am going to stop recording. So thank you guys so much for being on. So I'm going to stop recording now.